As games and consoles have advanced in complexity and capability, I've gotten accustomed to the function of the autosave. You know, that little indicator in the top of the screen that gently reminds me that the system is currently saving my progress.
In all of our modern games, this is typically done for us automatically. We can simply sit back, enjoy the game, and at various points along the way, the game ensures that if we need to stop playing at any time, it will resume the action in the closest possible proximity to where we decided to take a little break.
But when I went back in the vault to play some Katamari Damacy the other day, I learned a painful lesson the hard way. It did not feature an autosave function, and as a result, I lost all of my progress the next
Several
time.
times.
Multiple
Not
times.
just next time.
Because of my foolish assumption that all of my hard work and even seeing achievements popped up in the game were translating to saved progress, I wasn't manually saving my game, because none of my current games need me to do that anymore. I just started taking the whole process of my game save for granted.
The bigger problem is that this behavior can exist in our spiritual lives as well, enjoying our saved state to the point that we take the reality of being in a relationship with God for granted. I know that's a tough sentence to hear. It was tough for me to say.
It's tough for me to write.
And right. But if I'm being honest with myself, there can be entire days where I go through the motions of serving the Lord, but lack my actual connection to Him within the process.
And if we aren't careful, we can slowly start to build a false sense of self-sufficiency and become guilty of taking this precious gift of access to our Creator completely for granted.
We may not be complacent in our actions. We may be doing all the right things, rejecting what is unhealthy and performing the work for the Lord, but we can easily become complacent in our relationship with Him, mistaking our faithful service or consistent output for spiritual growth.
And as a result, just like in my flawed assumption and autosave failure in Katamari Damacy, we may feel like we're making a large amount of progress, only to find that the most important part has been neglected because we took it for granted. Our connection to the Lord is not going to grow on its own. All the hard work we do for Him and His kingdom, all the good choices we make, the bad choices we avoid, that's not a replacement for intentionally seeking Him out and spending time with Him.
Our original game save with Him was not the end of the journey, it was the beginning. The excitement we originally felt when He saved us was not because of all the achievements we thought we were going to unlock. It was because we felt the eyes of our Creator fixated fully and completely on us as His all-encompassing love washed away every one of our sins.
He is still looking at each of us the same way He did on day one of our relationship with Him, and He wants us to return to that first love. All relationships grow and mature, and our relationship with the Father is no different. Just as my Katamari Damacy experience required me to stop playing the game and intentionally take the time to save it, the Lord is seeking us to stop what we are doing for Him and spend time with Him.
It is easy to take our relationship with Him for granted and lose ourselves in the busyness of this game of life. Let's press pause today and get back to that first love feeling with the one who loved us first, loved us deepest, and will continue to love us with the same everlasting love through eternity and beyond.